Hey everyone, in this video we will take Connect Unit 7 Part 2. So let's get started. Lesson 4. We have here a story of the mouse of the city and the mouse of the country. So let's just start. In the beginning of this story, we will read: the city mouse visited the country mouse in the hole in the ground. The country mouse was pleased. He gave his friend grass and seeds. The city mouse said, "Thank you. You know, the city is pretty and full of bright lights. Why don't you come and see?" The country mouse was delighted and very excited. Delighted here means that he was happy, very happy, and excited. He was really very, very happy and he wants to go there. Okay, the city mouse stopped eating and said, "There is no reason to wait. We can catch a train at 8. Catch here means we can take, okay? A train at 8. The two friends ran to the train just as it started to rain. In the middle of the story, in the city, the smoke from the cars covered the stars, and the noise was incredibly loud. Country Mouse was scared. He wasn't prepared for. Okay, prepared for means he wasn't ready for this, this kind of loudly and very noise place and the smoke of the cars. He just used to a calm place, sees grass. Like in the city, everything there really messy and there's a lot of sounds and so many things like this. So he wasn't prepared for it. So many new sounds and smells. Suddenly, a cat's voice said, 2 mice and some bread." "Run, run, run," said the city mouse. They ran around the corner. At the end, the country mouse said, "Thank you, my friend. The city is exciting, but it's time for me to go back to the country and back to where life is good for me." Okay, the moral of this story, or the value of the story, that in the countryside or the country is more like quiet and very calm place than the city. It's a city with a lot of smoke, a lot of loud things, so many people there, very crowd. But in the countryside or in the country, there is so many calm, fresh air, beautiful views, so many things you can find there you cannot find in the city. But city also has many things, like it's very, like you can find anything there in the city. Okay, it's very crowded and you can go to the schools, a lot of schools there, a lot of clubs, so many things you can do at the city. Okay, but also we can not forget that in the country there is a lot of calm places. So what is the moral of the story? Like I said before, so let's have some questions here. Where did the country mouse live? In the hole in the ground. Number 2, what food did the country mouse give the city mouse? Grass and seeds. Number 3, why did the mice have to run away? Because they hear the cat's voice. Number 4, how did you think the city mouse felt about country life? It was excited and pleased. Number 5. What does the country mouse think of the city mouse's life? It's noisy and not good for him. Okay, so we have here pronunciation and 4 pronunciations. So let's say them together. So here the first voice says A. Okay. So the first voice here says A. The second sound says E. The third one says A. The fourth one says O. So let's have some examples here. In number 1, A like gave, wait, train, rain, ate. Okay, and don't forget that GH in the middle of the words we don't say it. So in these sounds, E like see, eating, seeds, pleased. Okay, so in this sound, do you see these 2 dots or 2 points like in above of each other? When you see these 2 points or 2 dots, you will automatically will say the sound long, like E, like see, eating, seeds, please. Okay, so the sound number 3 here, A like my, why, bright, delight, life, and don't forget GH, we don't say it in the middle of the word. The last sound here, O like no, go, whole. Okay, so these are the 4 sounds. So lesson 5, writing. Let's see and read the writing. My first day of school. I remember my first day of school. I was 6 years old and I lived in Aswan. I was very nervous. I liked studying at home with my family. I wanted to play with my toys. I didn't want to go to school. I put on a blue t-shirt, gray pants, and black shoes. I carried my backpack. Mom and I walked to school. At the school gate, I wanted to cry. I said goodbye and I walked into the classroom. The teacher asked me to sit next to a boy called Marwan. The teacher was very kind. We studied math and played games. It was fun. The next day, I wasn't nervous. I was excited. I wanted to see my new friend Marwan. I wanted to learn math and I wanted to go to school. We have here some questions like how old was Yunus? So this boy called Yunus in the picture. He was 6. Number 2. Where did Yunus live? He lived in Aswan. Number 3. What did Yunus wear? He wore blue t-shirt, gray pants, and black shoes. Number 4. What did Yunus want to do before his first day? He wanted to play with his toys. Okay. My first day of school. We have another passage here to read. I remember my first day of school. I put on blue t-shirt and black pants. My dad drove me to school First, I was a little nervous. Then I was excited. My teachers were kind and helpful. I played with my friends. I love my school. Let's read the passage about the Nile. The river Nile is the largest river in the world. It's about 6,670 kilometers long. That's like traveling to the center of this earth. It has two branches. In Egypt, there's different kinds of fish. Farmers grow crops near the Nile. So let's here see my town then and now. Okay, we are doing a history project in school about our town. We looked at old photos. We spoke to our older neighbors to find out as much as possible. So let's here see the old and the new. In the left or at the left is old and at the right is the new. So let's start here. Grandma says that her mom and dad drove cars like this. All the cars were gas cars. They were very noisy. Let's see in the right picture. Now we have a car that uses electricity and gas. It's much cleaner and quieter. Okay, let's see the other picture in the left. Our town had a shopping area, but it was very old. Dad worked in a shoe store on Saturdays. Let's see, or let's jump to the picture in the right. Today we have a big modern shopping mall, but I don't like shopping. I want to play football. So this was the photo of the old and the new, and we can say it's then and now. Okay, so let's move to another thing here. How were the building different in the past? Where and what are the building like today? What about cars and shopping malls? And we answered these questions in these pictures, okay, of the old and the new, the old cars, the new cars, the old shopping mall, the new shopping mall, and we did this compare of them. Okay, so let's see the last passage here. My town then and now. My town at the old and at in the modern. Let's read. I live with my family in a small town. I live with my family in a small town. My town is different now. In the past, the buildings were old. Now, they are modern. My grandpa had an old car. Now we have a car that uses electricity. There was an old shopping area. Now we have a big shopping mall. So this passage or this like writing all about the old and the new. The old cars, the new cars, the old shopping mall, the new shopping mall, the old city and the new city, and everything changed. Everything changed, my friend. So if there's something your parents or your grandparents were using at the best in the modern or in right now, everything changed. Everything is new. Okay, so this was the last of this video. See you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.